Hi everyone, so today I'm going to be repotting a bare root rose that is similar in structure to this one. This is called Koko Loco, which is a really pretty natural looking rose. It looks more like an old-timey rose. It gets like almost like a brownish purplish color, and it's just so beautiful. I have another one over here that is not in tree form, and it's just starting to leaf out a little bit. This one had a little bit of frost damage, I believe, and so it has some green growth. And I had transplanted this earlier in spring, so it might have had a little bit of an issue due to the transplanting around the time that we had the frost. So, but this is the other Koko Loco. But today I'm going to be taking this bare root rose, which is from Home Depot, and it's called Queen of Elegance. Real pretty pink color. And I'm going to be putting it in a new pot with some fresh soil. I just had it in this pot temporarily because I want to put it in another one that has the holes punched in the bottom, and also want to put it on a tray that will catch the water. I don't want it to get too waterlogged. I know roses do enjoy water, but they also do not want to be in it full time. So they do enjoy a little bit of a dry period. So what I'm gonna do is pour some of this soil, which as soon as I open up the package, I put it in this pot with potting soil, and I really soaked it with a bunch of water, just because in the beginning the bare root roses love to be in a pool of water, and just because they're a little dehydrated through the shipping process. So that's what I did this morning, and now I'm going to take this moistened soil potting mix, Miracle Grow potting mix, and put it in the pot, like I said, that has the holes. I went ahead and punched the holes out already on the bottom. It's pretty easy. This is an Allen and Roth planter from Lowe's, 18.7 inch by 18.7 inch times by 16.22 inches. So I punched a hole in those with actually a scissors, and it was pretty easy. I know you should probably use a screwdriver, but I improvised because I didn't have one on hand. So I'm gonna go ahead and dump this soil into there. And it's a little heavy, so I may get the shovel. And as you can see, I have two different size spade shovels here. This one I call the adult one, and for me it's kind of heavy, so I don't use that one actually very often. I actually use this cute little one that my husband picked up for me, which is a little bit bigger than a garden shovel, like a hand shovel, but it has this nice handle on it. So I don't know, I use that just because it's cute and it's real easy. So I'm gonna go ahead and put some of this soil in here. You might hear our puppy barking in the background. She likes to say hello to the neighbors that walk by. I'm in the back of our house, right next to the greenhouse. This is a little patio that we have poured to do projects kind of like this. So you can see all the water in there. It's very soupy. But once I put it in this pot, it's going to start to drain because we don't need all that extra moisture right now. But what I probably will do, once I do get the majority of the soil in here and plant the rose tree, I will give it a good drink just so that the water will reach all the soil once again and position the soil around the roots so that the roots are happy. So that's what we like to do. to get rid of a majority of the air pockets. We want to make sure that the roots can reach the water and they're nice and nestled in with the soil. So as you can see, I put about a third of the soil in. Just want to see how this fits in here. Okay, so I'll lean that against the building for a second. These nice long roots, I just like to tuck in, and you have to be gentle because I have broken some off by doing this. So you have to be really gentle. And they're a little more bendy with having been soaked in the water, which is nice. Okay, so this may be hard to do one-handed, but I will try my best. Okay, so back to the shovel. What we want to do is get the soil underneath. You want to have like a hill underneath the roots. So once I get a good amount in under the roots, then I'll move it around a little bit with the shovel and with my hands. But this way we can weight down some of the roots. So our plant will have a nice foundation, our tree rows will have a nice foundation. Okay, so let's see what we have here. Okay. I want to hill it up underneath there. Sometimes you can make the hill sooner than before you put the tree rows in. As long as you do it eventually, I don't think it really much matters. Okay, I'm going to stand this up. And continue on putting soil in, and I will show you how that looks, and I'll show you the finished product as soon as we are finished. I went ahead and dumped the rest of the soil in, and now I'm going to move it around the base of the tree. In this tree, you can see where it is grafted. They take, when this is created at the nursery, they graft a piece of the rose bush and put it right with a trunk of a tree. You can see this is a good like 2.5 feet tall, which is a nice size rose tree. So I just want this a little bit taller. Okay, and so I pulled that trunk of the tree up, and now I'm lightly tapping down the soil around the base. And once this settles, I could probably put some more soil in there on top. Maybe that's what I will, yeah, I think let's do that. Let's add another half a bag or so of this Miracle Grow potting mix. That will be nice. So we can spread that around. Sometimes what I like to do is put flowers in there, so that'll give a nice show, give them some room to stand out along the edge of the pot. Okay. So we used about a half a bag of this. And this one is it says 25 dry quarts. So we used half of that potting mix. We have our hose. I'll put this on the shower setting. Again, we're soaking this pretty good, and you can see the extra water is draining out the bottom. But in the beginning, as you pot this rose, you want to give it a good soak. You want to have all the soil moistened around the base and around the roots. And that should be good. I'll straighten this a little bit yet. And as the water goes down, it will become more sturdy as the soil settles around the roots. But there you have it. There is our next tree rose. And like I said, this is the Queen of Elegance. Cannot wait to see this beautiful rose bush come to life. You can see the little growth coming through here. It's like a light green right now. So all these little pieces are coming from the actual rose bush, and they will start to leaf out. Cannot wait to see it. Thanks so much for watching, and I will talk to you soon. Take care.